Dr. Michael Kearns, the first director of the Dental Hygiene Program, a former dentist and our college president. Dr. Kearns, do you have a few words?
Yep. Thank you, Tracy. Graduates, I know she told you you're supposed to stand and salute when I come up, but that's okay, you can sit. It's great to be here. Family and friends, thank you for coming. Congratulations to you as well. This is a great accomplishment. Most of you have been participating in the educational advancement of our graduates for many years, and we know the sacrifice that it took for you as family members to put up with a lot of the stuff that they brought home. It's more than just obligations and criteria, and when am I going to get that next credit, and I have to get another patient, and my patient canceled, and there's another test, and how am I going to do this, and it just goes on and on and on. And you as family members had to hear it every day, and we really know what you go through because you were part of the team. It took a team effort to get our graduates here today. So family, thank you very much for attending. This is part of your celebration as well. And we want you to feel relaxed at this event. There is only one dental hygiene pinning in our graduate's life. So take advantage of this, and if you need to slow it down so you can get a picture, say, hey, stop, we need to get a picture, because there isn't going to be another dental hygiene pinning next week that you can come back and get another picture for. So feel free to do what you need to do. This is your day. Congratulations, and hopefully we'll see you all this afternoon at our ceremony over at the Abbey. So thank you very much. Great to see everybody.
I'd also like to acknowledge Sean Bristol, our campus dean. We don't want to be here forever, so don't clap for everybody. Sean's only the dean for another few days. He's in the back going, one more day. It's a good thing though, he got a promotion. Our clinic dentists, Dr. Brent Hawks, Rob Sturms, and Dr. Jesse Mangelsdorf. Our clinical faculty members, Jenna Powell, Shelley Flugie, Angela Banks, Holly Barkhurst, and Sonia Raymond. Associate faculty Steve Smith. Our faculty members, Danny Kiza, Tanya Wade, and Dr. Greg Sindad. Program support staff, Charity Palm and Kathy Johnson. Without these individuals, the program would not be the success that it is. First on the agenda is our keynote speaker, Robbie Bellino. This time last year, Robbie was saying goodbye to MCC and dental education. She is enjoying spending time with her family, especially her grandchildren, and working with her son Michael, an accomplished dentist. Robbie survived her first New York winter in over a decade and left beautiful spring weather at the invitation of her last class to speak here today. Robbie?
She had to do that, get me all teary before I even got up here. I have to tell you, it seems a bit surreal to be standing here again. And I can't tell you how pleased and surprised I was to have the invitation. Thank you so much. So here you are. You made it. You finally survived dental hygiene school. Congratulations. I'd be willing to bet that you, in retrospect, didn't know these 2 years would fly by so quickly, eh? Oh, I said it. Sorry. So what's next? Well, of course, this afternoon you have graduation. How exciting. Board exams, licensing procedures, and then off to work. Yes, finally. You're going to pay off those student loans, your credit card debt, maybe take a trip, and buy yourself something you've been denied, something you've been wanting all these long years of education. But is that really it? I hope you realize that it isn't. Sorry. You will have to partake in continuing education requirements in order to maintain the privilege to continue providing dental hygiene services. You'll have to jump through more hoops by taking prescriptive continuing education classes, not by choice, right? They're going to tell you what you need to take. Those are all bare minimums just to keep practicing. And I look at each and every one of you, and I know that you're capable of so much more than the bare minimum. You are awesome and amazing, and you will need to do awesome and amazing things in your future. So let's take a moment to look at the future of dental hygiene. What does it look like? Well, look at each of your classmates, look at the colleagues that you'll be working with, look at your educators, look at yourselves in the mirror, and you will be looking at the future of dental hygiene. What contributions will you make to our increasingly diverse population? What changes will you promote to reduce cost, improve access to care, advocate for the integration of whole health wellness? Remember, when you're advocating for those in need, that in order to influence the mind, you must influence the heart. To do that, you need to be able to share your stories. So don't be afraid of vulnerability. It is vulnerability that opens minds and opens hearts. Your education thus far, while it has been excellent, has really just provided you a sound foundation upon which you can and should and hopefully will build. The September 2017 Journal of Dental Education, yeah, I still read it, highlighted the knowledge, skills, and education reformations that will be necessary to meet the predicted integration of oral health to whole health care. The face of dental hygiene education will begin to evolve in order to meet this prediction. I strongly encourage you in your commitment to continuing education to look at courses in health policy, finance administration, and reimbursement systems. Look for opportunities and take advantage of them in leadership and organizational management. Interprofessional education concentrates curricula on learning the language, so to speak, of other healthcare professionals as well as your own. This will pave the way for a blended learning approach to dental hygiene. Dual degrees and new opportunities will open up for you. Embrace those opportunities for collaboration with other healthcare professionals with an open mind and an open heart. This will always lead to respectful professional relationships and a pathway to lifelong learning. On the personal side, I hope you will all find joy in your lives, personally and professionally. Start every day looking for an experience of joy within your own heart. Be grateful for the day. Find your center in all that makes you happy and optimistic, and let that place guide you through the rest of your day. You know, it is not unusual to find ourselves questioning our paths, doubting our decisions, sometimes feeling a little bit lost. Remember to pause from time to time to reflect on all you have accomplished, all you have learned, and then reevaluate your goals. Take that and use it to ignite your passions. Move forward and write, or perhaps rewrite, your own next chapter. If you do, awesome and amazing things will happen for awesome and amazing you. Congratulations again. I'm so very proud of all of you.
Next on the agenda is our student speaker, Megan Gully. Megan was an active member of club and campus activities her first year here, but then Susie came into this world. Susie, our class mascot, is Megan and Bobby's daughter, who to the delight of the entire class brings us smiles regularly, and the occasional frown, which I think is just for me. Megan?
Good morning, friends, family, staff, and fellow and fellow students of the graduating class of 2018. I've already been introduced. You may know me best by my first year nickname, Pregnant Girl. And thank you all for being here today. Even after all the tough assignments, writing this speech was a challenge. It was really hard for me to try to find my own thoughts after watching Reese Witherspoon's class speech from Legally Blonde about 8 times. I even tried Quizlet, but there were no study sets for this type of thing. But here I am, and just like writing a speech, our accomplishments, Robbie got me, and successes start from one small action. This action is writing just one word, or for us, applying to hygiene school. Thank you. Am I in Tracy's office again? These small actions can change our lives and those around us. Looking back over our time at MCC, it's hard to remember a time when we were all strangers to one another. I mean, we couldn't even understand Elena back then. In just 2 short years, we have amassed more information on each other than Trump's whole Russia investigation. Despacito rose to the top of the charts. We all fell in love with HelloFresh. Bernice alone kept Starbucks in business. I already mentioned Trump. Channing Tatum became single again. And Mother Nature held center stage with hurricanes and fires. Sage took action and started a recycling program. The only time we ever got to tell clinic instructors what to do was when they threw empty glove boxes in the trash instead of the recycling bin. It usually started out with something like, "Do you hate the planet?" Since the inception of the dental hygiene program, I feel our class has really put us on the map. News of our school spirit reached other campuses. People, know us, okay? To be fair, no one told me or Noemi, as we were dressed as reindeer, holding the school banner in a Christmas parade, that our dean was in the truck behind us with the headlights on. This is what he kept saying. We call that reindeer and headlights. That wasn't it either. There was some dancing. Our involvement didn't end with school spirit. Kesley was one of the first volunteers of our class to help head the Mohave Tobacco-Free Coalition, which resulted in our now 100% tobacco-free campus. McKenna was elected as our region's American Dental Hygiene Association student delegate. Candace led us as our president in our Student American Dental Hygienists Association. Erica landed us a $6,000 grant from Legacy Foundation so we didn't have to keep peddling goods like street gypsies. The accomplishments continue and include great grades, as Ryan, Sage, and Melody all graduate with honors. Melody's positivity, Tracy's office again. Melody's positivity and encouragement for all students is something I won't soon forget, as well as her love for all animals. There were immense sacrifices by many individuals just in drive time alone, from Topak, Lake Havasu, and Kingman. Lisa even drove 10 hours round trip every weekend to Tucson to see her husband. For some of us, our biggest accomplishments have been outside of school. Noemi got married and is now carrying her first baby, the little boy. I can't sing the words. Cody owns a dietary supplement company which uses science to help people achieve better results from their workouts. Brian sells custom tie-dye. I myself had a beautiful baby girl, the class baby, little Susie. Woo! All of us worked hard, but some of us had to work even harder. Kelda worked so hard to improve her papers, it astounded the teachers because she sounded so professional, even though English is her second language. The dedication she put forth to master these skills should never be underestimated. I had to make up for 6 weeks of maternity leave, but not without the help of Noemi and Erica, who drove all the way out to Topak to make sure I understood how to properly calculate the dosage of local anesthetics. Sharon cleaned a whopping 55 quads of SRD. And Marley was just amazing to be around. Her constant humor kept us going, which to some might not mean much, but as stressed as we were, her positive attitude made all the difference. It means the world to all of us to be able to help people and give them happier and healthier lives. Some of our patients are the reason that we aspire to be great hygienists. Melanie's most inspirational patient was her dad. The ability for her to gain knowledge and be able to give him the necessary treatment, easing his discomfort, motivated her to another level of care. It is with these inner motivations that we create who we are as hygienists. I guess this is the part of the speech where I am supposed to impart some words of wisdom. The first is that you should never make your goal to be the best. Best is a label. It's something someone else decides for you. Decide for yourself to be better. The second is that if you want to change the world, start each day by making your bed. It is a small action, but can mean the difference between a productive or unproductive day. Naval Admiral William H. McRaven said, "If you make your bed every morning, you will have accomplished the first task of the day. It will give you a small sense of pride, and it will encourage you to do another task, and another, and another. By the end of the day, that one task completed will have turned into many tasks completed." Making your bed will also reinforce the fact that little things in life matter. If you can't do the little things right, you will never do the big things right. And if by chance you have a miserable day, you will come home to a bed that is made, that you made. And a made bed gives you encouragement that tomorrow will be better. The third I borrowed from the Army: always do your duty, which is doing what is right, both legally and morally. And finally, the last is to always have gratitude. I would like to personally thank each student that believed in themselves and was a part of this program. I not only learned a lot about Snapchat, but also got to teach people what a checkbook is for. Millennials, right? Our gratitude stems even further from the classroom. It stems to our family and all the love and support that they have given each of us. Each and everyone here was asked to be here because you are important to someone in this program. Some of you were there each day when we got home at night and then had to write a paper. Some of you were there during the phone calls in which we talked about how exhausted we were. And all of you were there to lend support and encouragement throughout the last 2 years. So from the bottom of our hearts, we thank you. And to the dental hygiene class of 2018, congratulations.
Who can say where the road goes, where the day flows? Only time. And who can say if your love grows as your heart shows? Only time. We gotta
graduates will recite the dental hygiene oath. Other hygienists, feel free to join us. In my practice as a dental hygienist, I affirm my personal and professional commitment to improve the oral health of the community. Public. I need a do-over. Okay, from where we are. Public. To advance the art and science of dental hygiene and to promote high standards of quality care. I pledge to continually improve my professional knowledge and skills to render a full measure of service to each patient entrusted in my care, and to uphold the highest standards, professional competence, and personal conduct in the interests of the dental hygiene profession and the public it serves. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the MCC Dental Hygiene Class of 2018.